Have you ever wondered why sometimes you pray alone and it feels like nothing is happening, but the moment you enter a church and everyone begins to pray, something in the atmosphere feels different. The prayers sound louder, the presence of God feels stronger, and sometimes answers seem to come faster. So, what exactly is the difference between praying alone and praying together in church? There is a level where people simply say prayers. At this level, prayer can become routine. Someone might pray while feeling comfortable and relaxed. A person who has eaten well, who has peace in their home, and who is not facing any serious trouble may kneel down and say their prayers calmly. They might even pray casually. Their heart is not under pressure. Their spirit is not desperate. Now, God still hears those prayers, but many times those prayers carry less intensity because prayer is not only about the words we say. Prayer is also about the condition of the heart. But there is another level of prayer, a deeper level, a realm where prayer is not just spoken, prayer is made. This is the kind of prayer that often happens in church when believers gather together to pray. Think about what happens in a prayer meeting. Inside that one room are many different people with many different struggles. One person there may not have eaten for days. Another person may be facing eviction from their house. Their landlord may already be threatening to throw them out. Another person might be battling a serious sickness. Someone else might be crying silently because their family is falling apart. Another person may be fighting a spiritual battle that nobody else understands. When these people begin to pray together, something powerful begins to happen. One person lifts their voice and cries to God. Another person falls to their knees. Someone else may look up to heaven with tears in their eyes. Another person may hold on to the altar as if they refuse to leave until God answers. In that moment, it is no longer just prayer. It becomes a mixture of faith, pain, hope, desperation, and surrender all rising together. Heaven does not only hear the words being spoken. Heaven hears the cry of the broken heart. Heaven hears the faith of the desperate person who has nowhere else to turn. Heaven hears the hope of someone who refuses to give up, even when everything looks impossible. All these emotions and prayers rise together at the same time, like a powerful offering before God. And that is why corporate prayer can feel so intense, because it is not just one voice speaking. It is many hearts crying out together. In that moment, prayer is not simply said. Prayer is being made. It is being mixed with tears. It is being mixed with faith. It is being mixed with desperation and surrender. When such prayers rise together, they carry a spiritual weight. They carry a kind of intensity that heaven responds to quickly. This is why sometimes when believers gather and truly pray from the depth of their hearts, the atmosphere changes. People begin to feel the presence of God. Some begin to cry. Some begin to worship deeply. It is because prayer has moved beyond ordinary words. It has become the cry of many hearts reaching heaven at the same time. So, the next time you find yourself in a prayer meeting, do not just say words out of routine. Pray with your whole heart.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.